Should we start now,
Sarthak,
sir?
go ahead.
Okay. Sir, I will be presenting this meet. First of all, how's everyone doing? Good evening to this hackathon. This long 10-day strength is now finally at the last leg as we welcome Mr. Pratham Batra, co-founder Geek Room, to judge our ML AI track. So just a heads up about Mr. Batra. He has pursued his education from Maharaja Surajmal Institute of Technology. He has a BTech in IT. Also, he has interned at various companies such as Ranch Innovations Private Limited, Matrixly AI, Bind, and now is the co-founder of Geek Room. So, Mr. Batra has extensive experience in ML and AI. He has developed assistive vision caption bot which uses long short-term memory and generates captions for images. Also, in his projects, we are seeing a blood cell count and detection which can analyze microscopic images using YOLO V8 and the BCCD dataset. So, I welcome, sir. Uh, we are very happy to have you here at the IITM BS Hackathon by Algo Allies, ByteBash, powered by Byte Campus. It would be a pleasure if you can introduce yourself if there was a little bit missing in my introduction.
Hello everyone. Thank you so much for that introduction, Sarthak. And first of all, thanks to the entire organizing team who's working on this hackathon for having me here. I'm excited to be a part of it. Like Sarthak said, my name is Pratham. I am the co-founder of this tech community in Geek Room, tech community Geek Room, which is one of the largest tech communities in India. Other than that, by profession, I'm also currently working as an AI engineer at Byte, which is working on a generative fintech tool. We are working with banks like HDFC, IndusInd, investment banks like Arkwood, etc. So I've quite some extensive experience with AI since the past 5 years or so. Currently, I've been my most of my work involves working with LLMs and generative AI, and I'm hoping that many of you would have also worked on it. But other than that, before the generative AI era, I used to work with classical ResNet models and everything, and have some extensive experience over there as well. Uh, and yeah, thank you so much for having me again. I think we can start.
Thank you so much, sir. Just a little heads up, if you are thinking that sir hasn't judged hackathons, he has organized over 10 plus hackathons, has won over 30 hackathons, and he is having extensive experience in the domain of ML and AI. So everyone, be assured, sir is going to be an independent and impartial judge, and do your best. Don't be nervous. We all have been beginners once. So I welcome everyone to the final sales round of this hackathon.
Thank you, Sarthak, for the introduction. Now I will explain how the workflow of the meet will go on. First, after the introduction ends, first three teams will remain here, and rest of the teams will leave the meet. And when the judging of the first two teams has been completed, I will inform the next three teams to join the meet. And this cycle repeats until all the teams judging has been completed. So should we start now?
Yeah, we can start.
Sarthak?
Yes, you can call in the people in the first group, the ones that are in the ML group.
Okay, so first three groups, the with the team leader's name Harshit Kumar, Harshvardhan Tripathi,
Harshvardhan Tripathi, are you presenting?
Mine is team 2 actually. Shall we start?
Yeah, you can start.
Hello, am I audible?
yes, you are audible.
Yes, hello everyone. My name is Anurag Pandey and I'm a fellow student from IIT Madras, currently in my final term of diploma. Today we are here to present to you our spam email detection system. It is made using Python and machine learning logistic regression model. The most common type of attack that we all must have faced today is spam emails or phishing email, which are disguised as job offers or similar type of emails from multinational companies, etc., etc. So we use logistic regression model trained on a real world email dataset. The idea is to clean and vectorize the email content data using TF IDF vectorizer and let the model learn and explore the subtle patterns that appear in the spam mails. Uh, uh, the subtle model, such as suspicious email, urgent tones, or trick or advanced keywords like you are invited to this job offer or there's a walk-in interview in this, please try to register, and a certain kind of Google forms. So
So, Anurag,
yeah,
since you have less time because
yeah.
of the time limit, you can also, if you prefer, you can not directly also show me the demo as well, and then I can question you on what you used later.
Okay, so for demo, I'd like to call my friend Harsh. He'll be presenting the demo of the
Yeah,
app.
I'll present it. Just a minute. So this is my VS Code, and this is the code.
Okay, you
Is
can
it
just
visible?
directly run it.
Is it visible?
Some data.
Hello.
Hello. Yeah, it's visible. Your screen's
Okay.
visible.
So yeah, this is the code. Shall I describe the code, or should I run the code final output?
Yeah, you can directly run the final output. I can
Okay.
ask you about the code later.
Okay. So for the CLI,
Half minutes left.
hello, hello.
Yeah.
Actually, it's not working. Can I take a minute, please?
Then you can
Actually,
just
yeah,
explain your code further rather than the demo.
Yeah. So what we have done is we have implemented some libraries. The argpass, which is used for CLI, the command line interface, and these are some libraries: system re, pickle for the data saving and logging for the for logging and data debugging, numpy for the computations, pandas for data storage again, and these are some sklearn libraries.
Okay.
here
Go
we
ahead.
have defined the path where we saved the data. We have actually used data from the Kaggle, and we have not cleaned the data by using by lowering the lower casing the data, the textual data, and removing some special symbols that creates noise in the data, and the data loading and pre-processing is occurring here.
Okay,
So here we have created the pipeline to run to create a to mix both the CLI and the code.
got it. So with is there time up?
Okay.
No, you still have 2 minutes left.
Okay. Yeah. So you can try showing me the demo.
Uh, hello. Hello.
Hello. Yeah, you're audible.
Yeah.
So guys, both of you, I would like to ask you that yeah, I get it. You used a TF-IDF vectorizer and then you just trained a logistic regression model based on those embeddings, right, which you got
Yes, sir.
from TF-IDF, and you separated them into two, either spam or non-spam, and you took your dataset from Kaggle, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So that is the entire flow. So I would like to ask you guys. I'm sure you're aware of large language models, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So I get that you applied your learning, which you're probably, you're studying about TF-IDF probably, and you applied that learning to create the project. But from a product standpoint, when large language models do exist, and I think you would agree that they do a much better job if you pass the email to them and ask them if it's spam or not, they would do a much better job rather than a TF-IDF embedding model using logistic regression. So why not use LLM instead of the approach you took here?
So for that reason, first of all, it was described in the guidelines to not to use any LLMs.
Okay, none,
Yeah.
not even
And
open source ones.
so it was described to not to use, and the second reason is we do not use bigger data sets to actually implement into the LLMs, and we were just to make a small recommendation system, detection system. So for that reason we preferred the this one algorithm,
Got
the
it.
regression.
And why? Or do you guys know about sentence piece? Have you heard of it?
Sorry, can you repeat?
Sentence piece. Have you heard of it?
No.
Okay. So I would like to ask, why was TF-IDF your choice of embeddings? There are better embeddings out there now, so why not try them?
So TF-IDF is most suitable because the
You
algorithm
have
we
one
use,
minute
the
left.
linear regression. TF-IDF is most suitable since the linear regression we used is better for the binary classification.
Logistic regression, you mean?
Yeah, logistic regression. It is used for the binary classification. It's more preferable. So for
Okay,
that we use TF-IDF.
got it. Okay, sounds fine. So did your model run?
Uh, yeah, just can I take a minute? Just a minute,
Yeah,
please.
yeah. Harsh,
No,
Harsh,
you
I
don't
am
have enough
Sir, can
time,
you like
Hers.
allow me to demonstrate the
sharing the
running of the
screen.
app?
If you can, is it
Guys,
visible?
you can't take longer than 8
Okay,
minutes.
okay,
So if
yeah,
anyone
okay,
is there, you
sure.
can just present, okay?
Yeah. So, yeah, the application has run. The model.
Okay,
Okay,
no
so
problem.
next.
Yeah, no problem. I got it. Thank you, Anurag. Thank you, Harsh.
Okay, so next team with the team leader's name Harshvardhan Tripathi. Are you there?
Okay, well, give me just a minute before we start the next one. Okay.
Sure,
Okay.
sir, sure. This was team Harshvardhan Tripathi. So next team is Harshit Tiwari or Nivash Kumar here. Please reply in the chat.
As you can see, so first it checks the memory requirements. If the memory requirements, if the available memory is low for the dataset, then it gives a warning. There is an extract URL feature. What this feature does is it it counts the URLs
Sanya, you have 1 minute
have
left.
HTTP feature. The keyword extract features check if the uh, phishing mails has keywords which are often used like click, verify, urgent. Use the combined dataset which has a dataset four different uh, four different sites.
I'm not actually able to view your screen suddenly anymore. Okay, yeah, now it's good.
Now, I'm
It's visible now. You can
I'm going to
continue.
train the model now.
I'm sorry, Sanya, but your time is already up.
But I just
Give her a little more time.
okay. So the model is being trained. It's combined, but the dataset was too large, so it subsampled it to 14,000 mails, 50% phishing mails, and 50% legitimate mails. The five-fold. Okay, so the test set accuracy came out to be 0.96. Here is the classification report. You can see the recall for legitimate and phishing both are very high, 0.99. This is the confusion matrix. Now we will do the testing.
Okay.
So, see, I have taken three legit emails for testing and three phishing mails for testing. And the debug info is also provided. So the first one is a legit mail. It says that there is one URL count and no suspicious URL. So the model has predicted the mail to be legit. The second mail is also legit with a very low frequency probability of 0.4. The debug info says there is a suspicious URL and the keyword count is also very high. Therefore, the probability is 0.99, so the prediction is phishing.
Okay.
So that's how the model works.
So,
If you have any questions, you can.
yeah, so Sanya, I want to understand the training process of it. So from what I understood, you are identifying the number of malicious URLs, etc., the number of malicious
Yeah.
keywords, etc., and then you are training. Are you using them to train the model, and which model are you training? I think you're using an XGBoost classifier.
Yeah. XGBoost classifier.
So what exactly are you feeding to it? Are you actually using those keywords and URLs that you are extracting?
No, I'm. So here is the train model function. I'm using the TF-IDF vector to convert the text into numbers.
Okay. But
And
yeah,
I'm
you are
training the
using.
dataset.
So are you using the embeddings to train a classifier, or
No, no,
are
no.
you using? Okay.
No, I'm not embeddings. I'm using
But
this
you.
SQL learn package. I'm using this TF-IDF vectorizer for extracting the important keywords which are often present in a phishing mail.
So, but TF-IDF vector creates embeddings, right? So I would want to understand what you're using that for exactly.
It will
Sanya, we have 1 minute left,
it will
so hurry up.
convert the text into numbers, and it will check how frequently a word appears in the mail. On the basis of that, my model is being trained.
But to understand the word, how many times a word is appearing, we would want it in a text format, right? Why would we convert it to numbers? Can you explain the concept to me there?
Okay, Sanya, your time's up.
You can also show sir the GitHub link if you're okay with it.
Thank
Uh,
you.
just be cool. Don't be nervous. Okay.
Okay, GitHub link.
Yeah.
So there is a demo video, demo MP4, which explains the complete project in detail, step by step. There is a README file also, and for command line interface, we can use various modes to train the dataset, to also debug to check why the email is phishing or mail with how much probability.
Okay.
We can check the mail in a format or by directly pasting it into the command line interface.
Okay. Uh, got it. Yeah, this is fine. I guess that's it from my side.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you, Sanya.
Thank you, Sanya. That was great. Please, the next presenters, please tell us about yourself. Unmute.
Yeah,
So,
Sarthak, because it's 5, I'll just have a short call, right? I'll be back.
okay, okay,
Yeah, I think
sir.
this one
Okay.
might be short. Just give me 2 minutes, okay?
Sure thing, sir. Sure thing. Till then, sir is on a break. Please let us know about who is here in the meet and who will present in that order. These guys.
Team 6.
Team
Team
7.
Team
six.
8.
Team six will go first. After that, team seven and team eight. Please name your team leaders so I can check them off in the list.
So Team
Team
6, Yuvraj Singh, team leader.
Yuvraj, I'm afraid your team has been disqualified due to a no-show. So really sorry about that.
So can we get 2 minutes only?
Okay, when you will get the chance when everyone is done then, because it would be unfair to the other participants. Okay,
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 you
sir.
will get
Thank
a
you.
chance, but you will get at the end. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Manya Kesta. Sorry if I'm speaking your name wrong.
That's all right. Yeah.
You are
Yes.
team.
8.
Okay, team eight. Okay, you can go next. You will get 3 minutes for your pitch. You can, and you will get 5 minutes for the cross questioning. Okay, and make
Teams.
sure to
Okay.
show sir your GitHub as well, because that is how we see that you're making a proper read here. Okay.
Okay, sure.
Team 7, Hardik is also there.
Okay.
Excuse.
So the next flow is going to be Manya, Hardik, and Harshit. You will not leave the meet, else you will be disqualified. Okay. Manya, Hardik, and Harshit, you must stay in the meet. Okay.
Okay,
Sure.
sir.
Sure.
Okay.
Uh, Excuse me, I just wanted to clarify. Uh, do we need to present the demo as well?
You have to present the live demo. We have reviewed your demo videos, and we are only calling the ones with the valid demo video. So you don't have to show the demo video. Okay.
No, not the demo video. Like, should I spin up my application before I?
Yeah. If you want, that is a part of the grading rubric. You have to show that it works, and you have to explain how it works. Okay.
Sure.
So you
Thank
can
you.
either show it in the first 3 minutes while you're explaining, or you can show it in the 5 minutes. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Sir will be back. There's a short break. He has a little phone call going around. So, guys, please. I even asked in the support chat box if someone is in the dual degree, you can tell us. Only one guy responded. So, are any of you guys in the dual degree thing? So that's why you are late, because Harshit, you were team number one.
Sir, actually,
Yes,
I was present. I was given the link of that web development part. Actually, I was sitting there and nobody was
Oh,
told me.
okay, okay, okay. We are okay. We are
Yeah,
really
that was
sorry
my
for it.
mistake. I'm really sorry for that.
No problem,
Don't
sir.
worry,
Actually,
so it happens. Don't worry. We are extremely sorry. We apologize because of that. But now we just want everyone to be here. Everyone gets a fair chance. So okay, we really apologize
Sarthak,
on our behalf.
Sarthak, till now, how many teams have completed their presentation?
Sir, two teams have completed. Harshvardhan Tripathi and Sanya Naz.
What is
They
the
have
team name?
team number two and team number four. That is
What
the
about team number one? Team number one is here.
team number one is here now.
And what
He was
about team
given.
number three?
No, Nivash Kumar is not here. Team number one is present. Team number eight is present.
Okay,
Team
team
number
number
12
one
is
is
present.
okay, fine. So give the chance next team number one, and then
S-
the yes.
Sir, we are going with the Manya Hardik Harshit based on the
Okay, fine, fine.
people who have. Okay.
Okay, okay. Then they have joined the based on their joining. Okay, fine.
Yeah,
See,
they.
guys, please drop your team number so that we can see the track that you are here. Okay, and we can call you. And just go make a last call for the team three. And if they are
Sir.
present, then it's fine. Otherwise, you can deduct the marks from there.
Okay, sir. Okay. No, apologies for the mix-up, sir, today.
Fine. Guys, be ready with your presentation. If your app is not running, try it once. It is running or not. Oh, sorry, this is for ML, right?
Yes, sir.
It's not for-
Lot of
Okay,
mix-up.
fine.
Yeah. Sorry. Okay, everyone who is in the track here, you guys will definitely get a chance. Don't worry. Just stay in the meeting. We apologize for the mix-up. Really sorry.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, Madhav.
So the team six is not disqualified, na? Because we were also in web.
Yeah, yeah. We are allowing you another chance. Don't worry. I mean, Rayan, guys, just a heads up. तुमने अपना readme show करना है. You have to show your readme as well. ठीक है? You have to show your GitHub. You have to show your readme. You have to explain the project. It's just not a simple demo. You are pitching the product. Okay? So, are we clear?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, just a heads up. Sanya showed her GitHub, and Harshvardhan also showed the documentation. Make sure that you are showing the documentation so we know that you understand the project thoroughly. And just don't be nervous. Everyone is having, a hard time here, but we had over like 100 submissions. We selected the best, so you are already in the best. Don't worry at all. You are doing really good. Your ideas were really good. Okay, so be relaxed and present naturally.
Yeah, we can start.
Everyone has lined in. So, team 8, Manya, are you here?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you can take the stage and present to sir. Make sure that everyone shows sir their GitHub readmes as well. Okay, we are
Sure.
telling you, please.
Okay, sure. Just a second.
I'll start the timer when you are ready.
Is my screen visible? Hello?
No, only the message that you are sharing your screen is visible due to some
Okay,
issue.
just a second.
Yeah.
How about now?
Yes, you are visible. Yeah,
Uh,
perfect.
Okay, starting the timer. You can
Great.
start now.
Okay. So, well, first of all, thank you for joining me on this presentation. I'm Manya Kayastha, and well, I have made a phishing email detector. For tech, we use PyTorch, Hugging Face, Word, and UV for virtual environments. Hugging Face for tokenizers and datasets and training loops. And PyTorch because we are using Apple Silicon to train, and those are the tensors we are going to use. BERT is a model by Google,
Yeah.
NLP model by Google, and we specifically use the distal BERT model because of the RAM constraints. As for the dataset, we use GFungliu's phishing email dataset. It contains around 18,000 emails labeled as safe for phishing. As for the training, we follow this particular pipeline. We load the data using Hugging Face Hub, and then we process the data. We remove the HTML tags, we remove the HTML tags, tokenize it, label it, and remove all the fields that are not necessary. Then we set the training parameters, and we normalize the data. After that, we split the data. We do a 80-20 split here. So 80 for training, 20 for testing. Then we use Hugging Face for the training loop. And after that, we save the model using Hugging Face once again. And after that, we evaluate it and we have a model.
But so Manya, because like there's limited time, you can also first show me your demonstration, and then I can ask you these architectural things in my questions.
Oh, okay. Just a second then. Uh, is it visible?
Yeah, it's visible.
Okay. And for demonstration, this is my CLI application. And we'll copy a email which I got from internet. This was not a part of the training dataset. We'll just paste it. And to run the program, we'll just write done
45
or
minutes for
error.
presentation.
No,
Wait a
yes, come
second,
again.
sorry.
Uh, I'm really sorry. I couldn't get you.
You have 45 seconds left.
Oh, okay. And we'll press done. It processes it, and it correctly identifies it as phishing. And to check if it like can
So, so,
evaluate something as legit, we'll
so,
use
so you basically fine-tune DistilBert, right?
yes.
Okay, cool.
And we can. This was the email from IIT Madras, and it shows it as legit. Now I'll show you my GitHub repository. This, yeah, this is my GitHub repository. It walks the user through the installation process. All you need is Git and Python. Pip already comes installed with it. You can just clone the repository and run the script provided in the repository, and it will set up a virtual environment for you and download all the dependencies that you might need.
Okay.
And
Okay, so
And
presentation time has been over.
okay,
Okay.
what technique did you use to fine tune? Like, could you explain me the fine tuning process a bit more in detail?
Okay. So just let me get the code files if that's possible. Um, um, just a second. Let me. Uh, this is my code file. Well, it's fine tuning is actually really simple. Um, a lot of the code is from a thread, and like it's essentially a walkthrough how to use LSTM as the final penultimate layer and sigma as the final layer. So first I'm really sorry. First we define a class and initialize it. So whenever the object is created, all these parameters are
Simply, I want to understand if you did full fine tuning or you're using some sort of other technique like PEFT. Do you have any like I get, yeah, you got the code from somewhere, but do you have
no,
any?
no. The code has been written by me. It's just like how to like use the BERT and how to use LSTM.
Okay, got it. So, do you have any idea of what technique you ended up using?
Mm, like uh,
Okay,
it's a forward pass and
okay, that's fine, no problem. Uh,
like we essentially use the output from the BERT and distill BERT, and then we pass it through LSTM layer, and then we pass it through a sigmoid, and well, we get a probability split of because
okay. And did you try distill? Okay, actually, yeah, fine. Like the fact that you used a more modern model like BERT rather than, um, like classical models like doing a logistic regression or
oh,
using an XG boost. So I like that fact. Yeah, that's it. I don't really have any questions. So
You still have
and
two
if you
minutes left. If you can showcase anything, you can go on.
uh, uh, I'm really sorry, I still couldn't hear you.
he said you still have 2 minutes, so you can continue with
Okay,
anything.
so if you want me to explain how the CL application works, well, we take a text input. We again remove the HTML tags, extra spaces, and tokenize it. Well, it goes into the model for inference. We get pass it through a sigmoid layer, and if it's above zero point 0.5, it's phishing, and if it's below that, it's legit. And if you want to see me demonstrate it once again, well, it can be done through I have other emails that I can use. So, this is also email from IIT Madras, and let's see if this works. So, paste and done processing, and well, it classifies as legit. And we can get another. This is a phishing email. We can paste done, and well, it's classified as phishing. And you can also see what probability of it being phishing. A phishing email is.
Okay,
And you can just exit the program by writing exit, enter, and you're out of it.
got it. So, before trying out Distilbert, you said you tried it because of RAM issues. Were there any other smaller models that you found out and you thought of fine tuning instead of
Uh,
Distilbert?
well, initially I tried to use Bird, but it like was taking too long. And even when I was training this to make it easier for me, I actually truncate the email and tokenize it only till 128. Sorry, only till 128 tokens
Okay,
instead of, and the limit of Bird is 512 tokens.
okay, makes sense. Uh,
So yeah, so this worked out for me, and I just continued it with this because kind of started it a bit late.
Okay, thank you, Manya. Now, Hardik, you can present your project.
Sure.
So with wait, sir has to mark as well. He will tell when the next submission comes. Okay.
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 Should I
Hardik,
stop
we
presenting?
ready? Yeah, you can.
So, Sarthak, we can move on to the next one. I'll just mark
Uh,
this while.
okay, okay, sir. Okay, okay. So team
Okay.
number 7, Hardik, you can present your project now.
Sure, I'm sharing my screen now.
Okay.
Is it visible?
Yes, it is.
So, hi everyone. This is Hardik and Saurabh Yadav, the team The Brainy Bunch, here to present our phishing email detection, which is powered by CLI. So, we named it as Eagle's Eye. So, to start with, I want to mention that every 39 seconds, a phishing attack strikes. Our tool Eagle's Eye stops them in milliseconds. It can look as simple as this image here. So it can have verify your account now from your mail, and when you just click, it's just spam. It's not just spam, it's phishing, and it's getting scarcely sophisticated. So our machine learning model spots them before they cause harm. And this threat of phishing is growing day by day. So in 2023 itself, the survey of Proofpoint says that 74% of organizations faced phishing attacks in 2023. So attackers use deceptive mails, and it can consequence lead to financial losses also. So this project aims to address this vulnerability by developing a robust machine learning based solution. The global losses due to phishing are also very large. So FBI IC3 reports $4.7 billion plus losses in 2023 and says phishing is the number one cybercrime. And this problem is still growing. So to address this, we have built a CLI model. The benefits of CLI model includes that it is lightweight and accessible across any operating system, and it is also very powerful and enable fast and accurate phishing detection. So the tech stack we use is just Python, scikit-learn, and we use joblib to save models, and RPARS we are using for CLI, and we deployed all our code on GitHub. So here is our GitHub repository, and it is there. And in the README file, we have the demo video, and we have linked how can we start. We just need to paste our mail in the sample email.txt file, and then just run this command. This script will read the subject and body and print the result as legitimate or phishing. And here is the project structure also mentioned, like which file corresponds to which function, and this will be the sample output.
Okay.
And
We
here is the
can also show the demo.
yeah. So firstly, I want to mention that our dataset includes CS 2008 dataset, which is official dataset from Conference on Email and Anti-Spam, and one another dataset which consists of emails which are generated as by both humans and LLMs. So the workflow breakdown includes that we have to mention that email text in a TXT file. After that, the text is cleaned and pre-processed, and features are engineered. After that, one of the most important step, I would say, the domain reputation is checked via virus total and whois API. After that, the text is vectorized, and then the model makes prediction. Either it is phishing or legitimate. So let me show you a demo. So here we have the sample email.txt file. I have pasted this email, which is legit, and I just have to run this command Python, and on enter, it prints the result as legitimate with confidence of 71%. Similarly, I have one more example of phishing. So this legit is just the example of a project meeting, and this is a phishing email. So I will just run this Python command and get the result as phishing with the confidence of 65%. So this is how the workflow is done. So in the model and training, we use two data sets, and to handle the class imbalance, we use MOT. In pre-processing, we use both feature engineering and TF-IDF vectorization. For the reputation analysis, we are using virus total API and whois API. And we have built the model voting classifier, which consists of random forest, logistic regression, and light GBM. And we are doing the evaluation using the F2 score. We are selecting the best threshold, and then we are trying it with the F2 score. So here I have already shown you the testing of the email is done like this, and it's the example. And this was a presentation. Thank you very much.
Got it. So I actually really like the non-ML step that you did for checking the domain. I think that's even more that pretty much solves the problem. You don't even need a classifier at that point, right? If it
That's
detects the domain.
Actually, that's not really it, because the virus total API just checks the domain and checks if any antivirus software has ever reported malicious content against it. So it don't really go to the particular website or particular link. So it just checks the domain. And who is API is generally just for telling how old a particular domain is. So generally, older the domain is, the more is the trust. So that's why it is just giving it a reputation score, and then it is adding it as a another feature which is going to the voting classifier for the prediction.
Got it. Yeah, that's a pretty clever step. I think that adds a lot of weight to what the model is going to predict. And other than that, you could also have checked out more APIs, uh, which also judge the particular company on other metrics and use them as a score as well. There are like millions of APIs there are if you want to check a domain on and check its various aspects.
Yeah. Also, one more thing I would like to mention that for to maintain these API calls, we are also maintaining the caching system. So we are maintaining a cache database. So to reduce the number of API calls, we are checking in the cache database first, and if that is not present in the database, only then we are making the API calls and so.
Okay, that's nice. That's very good. Uh, and which models did you use? You said you're using an ensemble of decision trees
It's
and light GBM.
Yeah, it's light GBM and random forest and logistic regression.
So for logistic regression, you trained a model of your own.
Yeah, yeah.
And how did you train it?
So it's just logistic regression. We just give it the all the vectors, like we made a data set, which is we first vectorized TF IDF
Okay.
vectorization, the subject and the body, and made a lot of other features also, like the URL count. And I might show it to you as well. So there are a lot of features um, like this: character count in body, word count in body, and if it has a signature block, if it has bullet points, and if it has URLs, if it the count of the URL. And we are also checking the URL entropy. So if the URL is like this www.1.xy34.com, so that how the typical phishing URLs look like. So we are also checking the URL entropy, and then we are calculating all these features, we are stacking all these, and then we are passing it to all these models. That's how we
Okay.
are doing it.
Cool. Uh, yeah, that's pretty much it from my side. Pretty good job. You can explore. Oh yeah, well, two things you can explore. The first one, just using more APIs. That's a pretty clever step. You can leverage it more rather than the ML part. If you actually want to make something like this for a production grade application. And the second thing that you can do is check out better embeddings rather than TF-IDF.
Yeah, actually, we wanted to try out the BERT. So that is more like the natural language processing. So it checks more about the context of the words in this. So we wanted to try out the BERT, but the grid search CV, the all these things took a lot of time, so we couldn't really explore that aspect. Also, the we studied that deep learning models require large enough amount of data, only then they perform really well. But if we
Yeah,
don't have large, then these techniques play better. So that was the reason. So that one thing which I would like to add, if we want to deploy it in the real time, then that would be the BERT classifier. And another thing would be feedback loops, like user feedback loops. They can improve it further and like this. So that's what we planned.
right. Okay, good job. That's all from my side.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Shall I stop presenting?
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay. Team number one, Harshit Tiwari. Is Harshit Tiwari in the meet? Okay. After Harshit, we will have Rohan Jan. So, Rohan, you can present. Is Rohan Jan in the meet?
Actually, yes, I am in the meet. Actually, I am joined from my mobile and just joining in from my laptop in my second.
Okay, sure. You can join from your laptop and you can start presenting, okay? Those who have presented can leave the meet.
Hi, this is Rohan Jain representing Team RG, and the domain was AIML, in which we phishing email detection.
So phishing is a deceptive practice where attackers send fraudulent emails or messages and tricks us for relevant sensitive informations. The challenges faced were sophisticated phishing techniques, engineered tactics, bypass traditional filters, use of zero-day links, encrypted ones, and email spoofing and brand impersonation. My proposal was to develop a TF-ID vectorization with multinomial namespace for as it results in the best results in text classification. This is all the details of the model like hyperparameter tuning, model evaluation, unit testing, CLI testing. This is the CLI application roadmap. The user will input the email the page the email content, and the model will predict and analyze the email content and will classify whether it's a phishing or a legitimate one, and it will immediately send the feedback. Tech stack involved scikit-learn, pandas, numpy, NLTK for natural language processing, and for evaluation plots, I used matplotlib and seaborn, and dataset was from Kaggle. For future, I thought of advancing to deep learning models with BERT and robots. I have not used in my current project because it requires a much larger data set, and uh, f- for the deep learning model, it would be for higher accuracy and complex phishing. The conclusion was it of my project was it developed a robust ML solution for phishing email detection. For future enhancement, I would do a real-time email monitoring and expand our dataset. So now I would like to show my model and it's working. Yeah. As you can see, this is the list of some inputs I outputs which I've prepared. So I just am copy pasting this. See, it's a phishing one. As you can see, yeah, it has told to call for and using a number. Now let us see some legitimate ones. I'm just copying and pasting it. Yeah, it's legitimate. Now let's see some more spam. Yeah, it's phishing.
Okay.
Yes. So this was one model, and just I want to say how I would done the ADA and the pre-processing one. My data set included 5572 columns in which spam was 747 and the ham representing the legitimate one was 4825. After doing all the duplicates removal and all, my final model count was 5169, in which the spam were 5653 and ham representing legitimate was 4516. This is the graph showing the messages distribution with the count of this. I will zoom out a little bit. Is it visible, the graph?
Yeah, yeah, it is.
Yeah. So this is the graphs representing the count of words with the message length. And this was for ham and spam, like the histogram. This I have why I chose multinomial naive Bayes over other classification. This is a graph representing all the classifiers, k-means, naive Bayes, random forest, and logistic regression,
Also,
gradient boosting.
you trained every single one and then checked which
Yes,
one's
yes, yes.
performing the best. Okay.
Yes, yes. You can see it for the naive Bayes one, the precision is also high and accuracy is high. For precision, K nearest neighbors and naive Bayes were at the same level, but the accuracy of naive Bayes was more than the KNN. So I chose here. Finally, the you can see here as well. The naive Bayes performed best for text classification. There were three types: multinomial by just a second. Gaussian naive Bayes, multinomial, and Bernoulli. Among the naive Bayes, also you can see the Gaussian naive Bayes. Its accuracy and was 8.0.87. For multinomial one is 0.97, and for binomial one was 0.98. So I chose multinomial naive Bayes.
Okay, got it, Ron.
Well,
So because time's up, I think I've understood your
Okay, okay.
project. So just one, I've totally understood it. Just one recommendation. I get that it's a ML track hackathon, but we also have to like actually, you know, make some innovation where it becomes more production grade. So you can also explore like your previous peer some external APIs which can give you a much better sense of verifying if an email is spam or not.
Sir, can you list the APIs? It would be very beneficial. Actually, this was a dataset from Kaggle in which there were like the columns were in spam ham. So if you can see the API, it would be very beneficial.
So I don't remember the names explicitly, but there are lots of them. You can just do one thing: go to ChatGPT, turn on the search mode, and ask it for some names. You'll find
Okay,
millions
okay.
of them.
I need to explain why I use TF-IDs over all other NLPs, or it's okay.
Yeah, you can go ahead and tell that if you wish to.
I use term of frequency because, as you can see, convert the text into the vector forms. It was for semantic meaning. You're using bag of words or other text processing one, it would give a low score. For after lemmatization and stemming one, I used term of frequency, which was I don't remember the formula for term of frequency. It was like number of repetitions of words in sentence by number of words in a sentence. So TF-ID over other NLP techniques and naive Bayes over all other based on the data set or not evaluation. This was my final.
But like, have you heard of SBERT?
No, I have a brief introduction. I have not studied it
Okay, so
in depth.
SBERT is basically this model also called sentence
Sentence burst,
transformers, right?
sentence burst.
Sentence BERT. So it's also called
Yes.
sentence
Re-
transformers. It's basically a fine-tuned version of BERT to produce embeddings. So you can also check that model out because it's much better at giving embeddings that retain semantic meaning.
Okay, sure, sure, sure.
Okay, thank you so
Thanks for
much.
the feedback, sir.
Thank you,
Thanks
Rohan.
for the feedback. Can I leave?
Sarthak can answer that.
Can I leave or
Yes.
I need to be
If you
continue?
have presented, you can leave.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Is Ritik Yadav here? Ritik Yadav, team number 12.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, you can
So
present next,
this
okay?
was team number 11, the one who just got.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Is my screen visible?
Yes, Ritik, it is visible.
Good afternoon, sir. And I will be presenting my project on phishing email detector, machine learning powered command line application that accurately identifies malicious emails. So this is the main workflow of my project. We will start with our CLI application, and user will input email contents like paste or file directly input the file. It will pre-process and feature extract like clean text extract URLs and keywords HTML etc. And after that our it will load our trained model, which is I have used random forest classifier, and then it will predict phishing or legitimate and display the result to the user and explain it why it is fishy, and it will collect at last feedback like if it is wrong or right, and store it in the feedback CSV file, which will be later used for the model improvement. So let me just start with my demo. like uh, so it is started, and I have taken two examples, which one is safer and other one is phishing from the internet. And if I just paste it here, one- So it is saying it is legitimate and 94% confidence, and it says no significant phishing indicted, and URL in email appear legitimate and does not contain a typical phishing vocabulary. So I will type just yes, and feedback in saved is in the feedback folder, feedback.csv, and let me just try the another example. Another example.
So you're using a
Right?
decision trees model, right?
नहीं sir,
Okay.
random forest
So
classifier.
आप उसमें features क्या
हाँ.
डाल रहे हो यही सब कि you are extracting URLs and then you are extracting other malicious words.
Yes sir, URL analysis, linguistic patterns, HTML elements, and structural characteristics.
Okay,
Like
and you're not
using
using
what's it?
a vectorizer or something like that at all for this, right?
नहीं नहीं.
Okay, cool. Okay,
So it is saying it phishing. Yes.
I think so with is saying that your time's up.
Okay. Okay.
So that's fine. I understood the whole concept.
Yes.
I would just like to know why did you use the random forest model that you used over other models?
So basically, it is robust and handles a large number of features, and like avoids overfitting. So that's why.
Okay,
And I have yes.
but like a lot of your other peers used a TF-IDF vectorizer and
Yes.
then used a logistic regression model over it. Or did you consider that? Why did you not go with
Yes,
it?
sir. Like accuracy was low in my like logistic regression model. So I have used random forest, and I have learned it in my diploma level of my machine learning course in IIT Madras itself. So I have applied that in this model.
Okay, got it. Yeah, that's all from my side.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Sri Harivasan, you are next. Are you ready?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, the stage is yours.
So yeah, uh, good morning. My name is Sri Harivasan. So let me just explain my code once. So I have done a classification between finishing mail and the legit mail using logistic regression model as because it is very easy to implement it. So firstly, I have imported all the required libraries from Python like NumPy, Pandas, and sklearn. So then I have pre-processed the data using Pandas library, like visiting the top of the data and then shape of the data. Like there are two columns and 5,572 data available. Then, as you can see here, I have separated the testing and training data. Like for training, I have given 80 percentage of the total data, and for testing, I have given the 20 percentage of the entire data. Then I have used
You are lagging a lot. Hello. Hello. Am I audible?
Yes, sir, you are audible.
Yeah. So his internet's, I guess, having issues.
I have paused his timer if there's an issue.
I think just inform him and we can move on to the next one.
Sadak, who was next?
Sarthak, are you there?
Yes, sir, I'm here.
Yeah, I think we can move on to the next then. Just let him know that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So team number six, Yuvraj, you can present. Team number six.
Hello, hello, sir. Am I audible?
Yeah.
Yes, you're audible.
We are team six. So we are team six. So here I'm starting my presentation. So as my screen is visible. Hello.
No, it's not.
Uh, okay. Now it's visible.
Yeah.
Okay, sir. So straight to our repo. So this is our project, which is Matsya Jal, and my we with this our main goal was production ready, smooth, simple, and powerful model. And we have used the optimum level of simplicity in our project, which is the strength. And here are the different things that we have did, and which is cleaning the file so that our dataset was too much noisy. So we had to did it multiple iterations of cleaning, and then after we made the basic cleaning, like we have removed the stop words and all the other noisy things that we have in data set which we get from internet, and we have taken it from Kaggle. And our data set contains 80,000 emails, but in large there was little problem, so we trained our model on 18,000, not 80, it's 18,000 parameters. And we had used logistic regression because it was the simplest model, and with power it was giving very good accuracy. And I mean it was predicting very well for the data which it has not been trained and it hasn't been seen. So this was quite a good point for our project. And basic usage tip: just load our repo, download the dependencies. Either you can either make more datasets that you want to train it. It's quite flexible. And there are some issues and to do's for our target, which is we kind of we had planned to make stack models. I mean, we were planning to make the logistic model on the basis of bag of words for the base model and sentiment analysis, three models in the base: sentiment analysis and bag of words and sentence structure, and to feed their predictions to a meta model which would do quite good predictions. But at
Okay,
the end,
Martha, you can also move on to your demo because there's 1 minute left.
okay, sir. So this is the demo which I did, and okay, if you want, then I can make one more email to show you. But these are the all which it had performed very well. It was
Okay,
all new mails and kind of in the borderline to say, one can say, and these are all the things it had did. So this is Rakshit Sandesh means the email is legitimate, and this is the confidence of it, and they were basic bag of words based model, but it is performing really well.
okay. So, but why did you use bag of words when you did have the option for TF-IDF and better embeddings, right? Like, obviously, they should work better. Did
Yes,
you
sir.
compare them?
So, first of all, to be honest, I've just learned logistic and linear regression in Google Machine Learning crash course. I'm
Okay.
currently just involved in diploma, so my learning is not that much high. So I just use whatever I know to make this phishing email detector system. And bag of words were kind of simple and easy to implement.
Right.
Whether when we use the vectorization of the text, I was kind of studying that one and experimenting to attempt it on our model, but the vectorization is quite something which I can't explain to you right now because I didn't had studied, didn't did the math behind it. So it would be quite unlegitimate to do that. So
Okay.
I use simple bag of words.
No problem. So yeah, you can just explore these things. Just explore vectorization, explore embeddings, okay, and explore other. As you learn more, just explore more models that help us in classification. Check out models like support vector machine and everything. They'll probably improve the quality. But right now with bag of words, I'm sure that the quality wouldn't be at par.
Uh, yes, sir. A bag of words have its own disadvantages, but
Yeah.
with quite low data set, it was quite performing good for
Okay,
our use
that's
case.
great. Okay. Yeah, so this was the question I had. Thank you so much, Madhav.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Okay. Shalini, are you ready?
Yes, sir. Can I share my screen?
Yeah, you can share your screen.
I hope my screen is visible, sir.
Yeah. Also, Shalini, you can also move on to the demo directly first.
Sure, sir. Good evening, everybody. I'm Shalini, and this is my application JPEG, which stands for Just Another Phishing Email Detector.
Okay.
So it's basically a lightweight application that I've developed for the user that they can access it directly from the command line interface. And once the user enters the email, it classifies whether it is a phishing email or it's a legitimate email. So the application also has three other additional modes: the verbose mode, which gives you an explanation for the classification; a strict mode, which increases the tightness of the strictness in which the mail is being classified into phishing and non-phishing, and then a save mode, which enables the user to save the output into a txt file. Additionally, the user can also use a combination of these modes. So to give you a demo of how this works, so right now I've run the application, and now I will paste a phishing email. As you can see, the application has classified it as a phishing email.
Okay, you can show the other modes. I'm
Yes.
interested in that.
So right now I'll show you the verbose and the save mode. So as you can see, it has classified it as a phishing email. And it is also right now, because we've chosen the verbose mode, it's giving us an explanation as to why this email was classified as a phishing mail. And then in the save mode, it creates a output.txt file, which has all the details as well.
Okay. So how is it telling me that the email has urgent language? What sort of models being used there?
Yes, sir. So behind the scenes, we are working on a logistic regression model that has been trained with over 18,000 data points, uh, uh,
Oh,
prior to which it has been acting along with the TF-IDF vectorization. Here I'm reducing the features to almost 7,000, and I've removed all the stop words, the English stop words, essentially removing all the English filler words. And then also I've additionally set a feature called the utilized something called an n-grams range,
yeah.
in which it identifies single keywords and a keyword that occur in pairs. So based on that, including all of these parameters, we ensure that the phishing emails are identified much more higher at higher rates. And here currently, if the probability of the phishing mail being more than zero point 0.5, it has been currently classified as a phishing email. So when you run the application on a strict mode, what happens is that the threshold reduces from zero point 0.5 to 0.35. So thus ensuring that we are making it more tighter for the application when detecting a phishing email.
Okay. So besides urgent language, what sorts of other reasons can it give?
Sorry, sir, I did not get your question.
Besides the urgent language reason
Yes,
due
sir.
to which it classified the email as phishing, what other sorts of reasons can it provide?
Yes, sir. So right now I have, as you can see from the code on the screen, it only has like a single line. I
Oh, okay.
have not specifically sort of identified the different variety of reasons.
Ah,
So
okay, okay,
because
okay.
the application is at a very nascent stage, I did not work on those things yet. But definitely in the future, I would be working on all of those things as well, sir.
Okay. Got it, Shalini. I
Do you
think
have
that.
any other questions, sir?
Yeah, no. I think I'm good.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Team number 9, you can go again. Is your internet
Yeah,
connection working now?
yeah. Can you hear me
Okay.
properly?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, can you able to see the screen?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So you can directly your project's also on email phishing
Yes,
detection,
sir.
right?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
So you can directly tell me the model that you used.
Yes, sir. I have used logistic regression model as because it is easy to implement. Since they are told not to use many LLMs,
Yeah,
I needed
sure.
a easy approach, so I have used logistic regression.
And which embeddings did you use?
What, sir?
You must have used some vectorizer or an
Yes, sir.
embedding.
TF-IDF vectors vectorizer for feature
Got it.
extraction purpose.
Got it. So other than that, do you think you have some other sort of unique innovation you would like to cover?
I have actually for pitching this project, I have a business plan only, so not technically. I don't have any.
Sure, you can talk about the business
Yes,
plan.
sir. Actually, I've thought about this B2C and B2B idea, sir. Like,
Okay.
first of all, implementing my model in like an API or like a like an assistant to a Gmail. So if you are viewing a Gmail in my side icon, you could able to see my model extraction, and if you click that, it will automatically read the email that you are reading, and it will give whether it is a finishing mail or not, like an extension, you can say, like ChatGPT extension. Now it is available, right, sir? So
Hmm.
likewise, you can add it like that. And then B2AL, that is business to agent, like selling my product to some agents and let them sell to some customers
directly. That's a business idea that can be done through this model.
Okay, got it.
Yes, sir. You want
So
to me? Yes, sir.
yeah, just tell me about any other unique things that you might have covered and think that.
Actually, I have used Flask implementation for connecting the model and user interface over here, sir.
Sure, you can show me the user
Yeah,
interface.
yeah. Actually, here you can see the classification has been done. Like this is the part where the front end and the
Right,
user interface got um, attached.
right. You can show me the front end.
Now here, this is the link. I mean, this is the user interface. So let me. These are the mails that I already kept. This is a finishing mail. So if I paste that, you can see the fish. It is showing phishing mail. And same, it will show us legit mail if I paste this and run.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
okay, cool then. Uh, that was, I think, it from my side. A general recommendation to everyone
Yes, sir.
that because lots of you have built your project on this problem statement only, something that would have been very cool to see and would have an actual effect is if you could show how you are extracting the email, like in your CLI tool, if you could have built something where you could literally extract the email out of the person's account rather than them having to copy and paste it.
Sir, actually, the problem in problem statement they have given where the user will copy paste the text. So only we have all implemented like this.
Okay.
So only we have done like this.
Okay, then that's fine if it has been a restriction from the problem statement side. That's
Okay.
fine.
Okay.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Team 3, Nivas, Kumar, are you there?
So this was team 9, right?
Yeah, Team 9 was earlier, Sri Hassan.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now we have Alok. Alok, are you here?
Yeah, I am here.
Yeah, you can present your project.
Okay, okay. I am 14th in the queue. Yeah,
Alok, you're not audible.
I am 14th number.
Okay.
Yeah, you're 14th. I have your numbers here, so you can go and present.
Yeah, I am sharing my screen. Hello to share number.
Yes, you can share your screen.
Just wait, just wait, just wait. Is it presenting?
No.
Just wait, just wait, just wait. I rejoined it because it's not sure all one. Ah, getting a issue. Is it visible?
Yeah. So, Alok, what statement have you worked on? The phishing email one?
Yeah, the same phishing email one. I have built this project and also deployed it on Netifly for free.
Okay,
Yep.
sure. You can show the UI to me
Yeah,
directly. And while you show me the UI, you can just directly tell me what sort of model have you trained for the phishing analysis.
this is more the UI. I also implement a light mode and dark mode in it for
Okay.
ease of the user. And this is all. And just I am also showing my presentation. This is the model I work on for front end. I use React version 18 with TypeScript, and for styling, we I use Tailwind, and on the main USP of my model is there is a lot of data set I have trained it. Right, to like emails from 7 phishing email, I have trained it, and also from the Kaggle. Yeah,
Got it.
yeah. Uh, so and also integrated two APIs, the Hugging Face API. I also use Open API, but there is a restriction with tokens.
So,
So
what are you using the Hugging Face inference API for?
for the data set, for analyzing the email, and just let me show you. I have
What model is it calling?
uh, like I don't have the exact name of the model. Just wait. My screen is visible still or not?
I can see your presentation.
Okay, just wait. I'm copying email. I think I should share. Uh, is it now?
No, I can only see your presentation.
Can
Okay,
you?
and this is fine now.
Yeah. So, oh, sorry. Okay, this is the email. Which one? The paste it, analyze. It is analyzing. It also shows phishing detected, confidence at 75%. Also shows key indication, mismatch, suspicious URLs, and also it detect the vibe of the email, like it is urgency. It shows urgency, like you have to verify it now or
Hmm.
your account will be blocked. Also,
But Alok, so which exact model did you use to train this?
for Hugging Face and mainly Hugging Face, I use it.
So Hugging Face API must be calling some model, right?
Yeah, for in front it use Gemini API.
So you're using Gemini API?
Yeah, and also locally trained data.
Okay, but I believe that LLMs were not allowed or something, right?
So APIs are also allowed here. I think I can use API of,
Yeah, so
but
Gemini is an
yeah,
API to an LLM.
Gemini API are secondary. The first it will detect from the model, the local data I have given it.
And for that detection, what model are we using?
For the detection, what model don't remember the name. I can remember the name of model right now.
Do you have the code?
Yeah,
Okay, then you can just show the code.
I am getting a call. You
Give me a second.
Look, I think there has been a confusion. We have allowed the APIs for the web app to integrate API calls to use as their features in their web apps. We have mentioned that we are not allowing LLMs in this ML project.
but I have used it as a secondary option, not in first place. In first place, it will use the local data set I have given. Like I have used 2 lakhs of emails to train it.
Okay, uh,
Am I
no
right?
problem, Alok.
Also, I have implemented. You can also export the data set, the history of you have analyzed in CSV and JSON format. When you open it, it will show you. Is it showing you?
No, I can't see anything.
Yeah. Is it now? Is it now?
Yeah.
It will make a data sheet of the email you have submitted, the number of data sheets you have submitted in this.
Okay, got it, Alok. I think I've got the project. You can just go ahead and also check which exact models you are using for this.
Yeah, I will.
And
So I should remove the API if you are telling. I have also used it at secondary thing.
okay, sure. Thank you so much.
Okay, so that was it for the ML and AI track of our hackathon. I will extend my gratitude towards Pratham for having this judging today. We are really grateful, sir.
Thank you so
Uh,
much for having me.
just before we finally formally close it, I want this presentation for everyone who is here to thank our sponsors and to also extend a heartfelt gratitude to your judging today.
Thank you.
So this was Algo Alliance, a club of Saranda House under the IITM BS degree. Thank you, Mr. Pratham Batra. The hackathon has been a success due to your presence. To all the students, we had over 50 plus submissions in all tracks. So we only selected the top 20%. So kudos to everyone who participated. The results will be final and the results are being declared tomorrow. We will contact the winner and the runner up for the cash prize. All other people will get certificates. So, if any student is here, you can become a part of Algo Allies for further competitions such as DSA competitions, tech competitions, and hackathon. Finally, we extend our greatest thank you to our sponsors, Byte Campus, who have sponsored this hackathon, ByteBash, April 2025. I also extend my heartfelt gratitude to Saranda House, our Secretary Abhishek Saha, and our Deputy Secretary Ishan Gupta for helping us to organize this event. I will also extend my gratitude to Indian Institute of Technology Madras for allowing us to hold this competition remotely. And after that, I would like to thank everyone in Algo Allies who have volunteered for this hackathon to be a success. Thank you, Pratham sir. It was phenomenal having you. There were a few roadblocks along the way, but I'm pretty sure we made it work. And we really enjoyed having your vision across the board. A lot of the students here were in foundation, so they were a bit nervous, but I'm really happy that you were able to calm them down. And I hope that you are impressed by our students and our event. So thank you, sir.
So your mic
Okay,
is
thank
off.
you so much. Thank you so much for having me, Sarthak. And yeah, I love judging the students. Hopefully, uh, they'll be much more confident next time. And they got a good vibe from this hackathon, understood how these competitions work.
Thank you, sir. And just a small thing, you can pose so we can click a picture. And I have clicked a lot of pictures along the hackathon as well, and we'll be sharing this on our socials. So is it okay if we tag you on LinkedIn?
Yeah, sure, sure, sure. That would be amazing, actually.
Okay. Abhishek, sir, we can stop the recording now, and we'll have a picture with sir. Okay?
Okay.
You can post, sir.
Yeah, this is fine.
Okay, okay. Okay, sir, got it.
Okay.
Again, sir, it was phenomenal having you, and I hope that you were impressed by our submissions today. We had a lot of submissions, and unfortunately, due to some operational mismatches, a few students uh, had to go to the different judging. We were having three tracks: web, blockchain, and machine learning. So a slight mix-up. We apologize for the inconvenience, but rest assured, if it ends well, all is well. So we
Right.
hope that we end on this positivity. Thank you, sir, for your time and for your efforts.
Okay, Sarthak, thank you so much. So we at Geek Room also organize a lot of events and everything, and also support other events. So anytime you are having another event, do let me know, and I'll try to see how Geek Room can also come and help or collaborate in any way.
Sure, sir. I will save your contact for further events. We have a variety of technical events such as DSA and hackathons. So I will let you know if any event catches your eye. Okay, sir.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, see you everyone. Thank you.
Sarthak, can you stop the recording?
Okay,
Stop
sir.
the recording.